What is up everyone, my name is Al from GamesRip and we are back with another collection for the Sega Dreamcast, obviously by Shindougo. Now obviously we've seen quite a few of these coming out now, Castlevania, now obviously R-Type and now obviously Splatterhouse, and there are more to come that you don't even know about. Either way, let's take a look this time at Splatterhouse, bringing a whole collection of the Splatterhouse goodness to the Dreamcast. Let's do this.
That's it, so Rick Taylor is back in this Sega Dreamcast collection of Splatterhouse. That's right, all the goodies are here. Now obviously straight off the bat, that's right, under images it basically just shows you a credits screen. So that's all of the different people, different elements, different devs that have helped to kind of produce this collection, be it in previous projects, etc. Now the real cool thing that I do love is the fact that obviously we do have soundtracks and we have videos. Soundtracks for me I think is absolutely great, and you don't see them in collections all that often, but that's right, they're here in this collection. And the other amazing thing is the fact, like I just said, we do have movies, aka trailers. Trailers to me are the things that really do make me reminisce, and especially when you've got the Japanese ones, they're the best.
Welcome to Splatterhouse.
PC Engine Splatterhouse.
Right, so here we go. Let's actually take a look at some of the games that are in this collection. So yes, NES, PC Engine, Genesis. You pretty much name it, it's going to be some form of version in this collection. And obviously let's start off by looking at Beats of Rage. And obviously Beats of Rage, pretty much most of them come out on the PC, then they obviously get ported over to the Sega Dreamcast, thanks to Ian Michael. And his updated engine, let's say, for Beats of Rage. Now this is it, we're going to take a quick look at the Evil Dead Splatterhouse. Now, very, very strange Beats of Rage, but hey, pretty cool nonetheless. So this one is pretty decent, really, because you've got Ash from Evil Dead. I mean, ultimately he's going to make any game, right? But that's it. You can obviously select him as one of the characters. Obviously you can also play as Rick Taylor yourself as well if you want to, but it's entirely up to you at the character select screen. But like I said, for me, I had to go Ash. It just kind of made sense. If you're playing an Evil Dead Splatterhouse title, it's probably who you're going to want to be going for, right? Because obviously you want a fistful of boomstick and you also want to use a chainsaw. Although I couldn't actually kind of work out how to use his chainsaw. The other thing for this Beats of Rage is the hit detection actually seemed to not be that fantastic. So if you've got to remember, none of these games have really been optimised, if that makes sense. Nothing's been changed. These are just Beats of Rage games that are out there and have been put into this collection. And obviously because this is a Splatterhouse Beats of Rage game, that's why it's in this collection. Obviously they are running very, very well, as you can see, running like an absolute dream. But the hit detection is slightly off with this one. But again, that's no problem with the actual collection. That's just the Beats of Rage title, the way it's actually created, if that makes sense. And next up, we got the golden boy of them all, Mega Drive / Sega Genesis, is right here. Now, the only thing I will say, though, is it doesn't feel like this was optimised at all. Now, the issue I had was well, you can hear the sound straight off the bat. It's kind of stuttery. So obviously this isn't the best emulator out there for the Mega Drive / Genesis. So that is a bit of a shame. Because when you actually play the game, yes, it plays well, but it also feels like it's kind of playing in slow motion, if that makes sense. Like you go for a swing, etc. It just feels slightly slowed down. I mean, slightly. It's not like slow motion slow, but it doesn't feel like the most optimized emulators we have out there for the Sega Genesis. So that is a shame. That really is a shame, because I think if they had had the correct one here, I think that would have really sold this collection even more. Don't get me wrong, it's great, don't get me wrong, but yes, this isn't the best emulator out there for the Genesis, because as you can see, it plays well, but there is that slowdown. Controls obviously work absolutely great, but yes, that's the only bit that does kind of, I wouldn't say ruin it, but yeah, it just doesn't feel like it was the right choice, let's put it that way. So here we go, we are now onto the NES, aka also the Famicom. Now, for me, this is incredible, because I've never played these before this, because obviously these games never came out in the US or Europe. So to me, that was what was cool, right? Because these games were never out there. You've got homebrews here, or I should say kind of revisions, modified versions of this game as well, like Evil Dead versions. But yeah, this is it. This is Splatterhouse on the NES. So yes, obviously this is going to work well because it's NES, but yes, you do have to play this if you never have. It's actually a really decent game, and obviously you can now do this in this Splatterhouse collection, available now. Download links in the description box below. Is there a collection you want to see come to the Dreamcast? Let us know. Drop a comment. Shindougo will be checking the comments, so let him know as well. Let me tell you, there are some already decent ones on the way that I know about. So keep your eyes peeled, drop a sub and a like, and yeah, we'll see you all soon. It's Al signing out.